Oh, everybody's here. Stu, I'm going to talk to you later. I started my live, okay?
All right, sounds good. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. It looks like we're filling up. We got Breezy. Then we have Malinado. We got Nav. We got Peach, Nicole, Images, and Latoya. And we just need one more person. One more person. And if all of you guys want to be in the, yes, if all of you guys want a reading, I think we have our group. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. What was the thing? I don't know. I can't come up with excuses on the spot. But I think I just wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling my best, and I didn't want to. You said it's bluffing for you. I actually was fixing on the Wi-Fi so it wouldn't buffer. So that's how it's like. Is it doing better now? Like, cause that's what I was working on last week. So you said it's good now. Everyone, is it good right now? I don't use these cards in a reading, but y'all, I have another deck coming pretty soon. I just want to throw that out there, and it's not like coming pretty soon. It's already here. It's just at my mom's house. I just send my I see you, Breezy, but I just go ahead and send my mail to my mom's house because I feel like, okay, I'll always go back home. You know what I mean? So I just leave everything there. So I come back to it. I'm just like, I'll always find a way back home, even if I don't have anything at the house. I try to like go back to the house just to pop in on my mom. Like I'll just pop in. So there's going to be new cards that are going to be added to this deck. I'm going to do a show through on my channel for Tarot and Tea Tuesday. I'm just going to go ahead and point this out. Okay. This nail is messed up. I bit on it today while I was at work. I know, Alia, keep your hands out your mouth, but I bit on my nail and now it's messed up. So y'all let me know when it starts to buffer. I can stop talking during that moment. The internet should be stronger, though. It definitely should be stronger, and we shouldn't have as many problems as last time. So definitely keep me in the know. I'm looking at the signal. It's still showing strong on my end. But, it could be showing strong on my end and be messing up on you guys' end. So let me go ahead and do I have a pencil in here? So I could write down the people who are already on the list. You said I can add a fake nail on top of it. It actually is a fake nail. So all of the other nails I did, they're fake nails. And I messed this one up. So I had to take it off and put another one on. And before I came to do this live, I was just sitting with the husband. And we watched some YouTube videos together, just relaxing before I come and do these lives. Because they're not like bad or anything, but I get stressed out with the lives because I feel like, we'll get the people who come in and they're like, I want a reading now. And I'm like, oh, well, I've been here for 3 hours. So I'm kind of getting off right now. And I just feel really bad when I don't get to do them. So I tend to stress myself out. But we're going to keep it small today. We're going to do 8 people. And then we're going to continue to do 8 people. Because, it takes me a while to get through those 8 people. So we got Breezy, Zena, Nav, Georgia Peach. Now we're going to have, I'm writing down the names. And I'm doing up to 8. No promises. But if we finish before 6 with the 8 people, I might add more names. So if you want to stick around for that, I definitely say stick around for that. please hold your questions until I ask, because you're just gonna have to repost them if I'm not on to you just yet. Okay. Latoya. Give me a second. I feel like I'm all over the place. And who came after Latoya? I'm just looking over everything. And Helene the poet. Yes, darling, you're actually number 8. You're actually number 8, Helene. Helene. I don't know how I'm gonna pronounce that. I might just end up calling you the poet. Okay. Images, you're already on the list. So right now the list is Breezy, Zena, Nav, Georgia Peach, Nicole, Images, Latoya, Helene, the poet. Okay, I said it right the first time. Helene. And then everything else, it's like generally closed right now. If you guys want to stick around, and if I finish within the 2 hours, because I tend to go on and on and on. And with the possible problems with the connection and everything, I'm trying to keep that in mind. This could easily go for 2 whole hours with just 8 people. So I will try to go ahead and I think do 2 more. I don't know. I'll do the first 8 people for free, and then I can do like general readings, and we can like sit and chill and detox. But I see you, Tars, and I recognize that you have come to a live for me before. But right now we have oh, you said I'm not crazy who will wait 2 hours. Well, I mean, it just sometimes it just really happens like that. But if you don't have the time or anything, right now I already have my list. So, like, okay, so you said don't mind you. Okay, so good. So, like I said again, we have Breezy, Zena, Nav, Georgia Peach, Nicole, Images, Latoya, and Helene. Okay, and Breezy, play nice. We gotta play nice out here. But we're gonna go ahead and I think I just really want to start this off by just breathing in and out. Just letting loose like whatever negativity that might be. I see you. We might have picked up and whatnot with our day-to-day life, and not even necessarily negativity, but come to a point of calmness with me. Come to a point where we just breathe in and we breathe out. Okay, and when you breathe in, try to breathe in for about 6 seconds, hold it for 4, and then let it out for 7. Let's say 6, 4, 7. I don't know, 6, 4, 8. I like even numbers, so 6, 4, 8. So let's go ahead and do that type of breathing, and just breathe in with me, you guys. One more time. Okay. Thanks for breathing with me, you guys. I felt it. I feel it. I feel giddily now. Like I feel like a little schoolgirl. But let's go ahead and get started. Breezy, how are you doing today, sweetie? Is there anything you wanted to ask the cards? Oh my gosh, I'm struggling to get this open. Wow, I really shoved these in there. Oh my gosh. They're like, I don't want to come out. Come on, come on. Let me get all of my babies out so I can just grab them. Y'all seeing the whole table today. Usually when I do pick a card readings or general readings on my channel, I just edit out the sides and I'll have a light in here. It keeps the shadow down, but also you guys can't really see the images with the natural light. Like here you can see the image a little bit more if I tilt it a certain way. I'm trying to figure out a way of how to set up the camera so that it doesn't show a glare as much, because this baby definitely will show a glare, and I'm just like, I don't have no problems with glares. I know a lot of readers, they have glares because, you know, the cards are shiny. The babe, they're shiny, but like I don't know. I see readers with the glares on their pick a card readings and whatnot, and for me, I just think, oh, what do I need to do to get rid of it? But it doesn't bother me when I read. You know, when I'm watching pick a card readings or general readings. By the way, this Thursday I have a general reading coming out, and sorry, Breezy Bree, I'm about to get to you. But I have a general reading coming out, and it's talking kind of a little bit about shadow work. So if you guys are interested in that, it's a general reading, and it's saying something about what is holding you back, something along those lines. I made the little I made the spread up myself. I'm pretty sure there's already plenty of spreads that probably do the exact same thing as the spread that I had in mind. But, you know, I felt connected to that message at that moment. So just bear with me. I'm just getting all of the cards out so I can have ease of access to just go ahead and grab them and ask whichever one wants to speak to us right now. So this is the top. This is the right here by me. And it's upside down for y'all. I'm sorry, because I can't flip it. And I'll try to make sure next time that my hands will be at the bottom of the thing. But let me go ahead and get to your reading, sweetheart. So breezy, breezy, lemon squeezy. You ask, what are ours current feelings towards you? What are ours current feelings towards breezy, breezy? What are ours current feelings towards breezy, breezy? Tell me about our and breezy, breezy. We got the Queen of Cups. This is an emotional card. It's flowing. We like to think of the cups as a water sign. Also, the cups represent emotions and feelings. And we got the Queen of it. You know, she's holding this little contraction in her hand. She's focused on it. I think this is at a point where you kind of focus your energy into a specific outcome, into a specific thing. I do feel a lot of emotions or a lot of ties to you. Ours current feelings towards breezy, breezy. Ours feelings towards breezy, breezy. Tell me about the relationship. What's going on? What's good? So I do see that there's a lot of decisions here. I think he's at the point where he's trying to figure you out. He's trying to figure you out, and he doesn't really know which way to go with you. You're a little bit of a mystery. That's what I see. You're a little bit of a mystery to him. Ours current feelings towards breezy, breezy. Okay. And let me go ahead and pull some of these fortune cookie oracle cards. You know, this is from V Love and Crystals. If you guys are also on her channel, she does a lot of pick a card readings and whatnot. She's the top dog. She's the person I look up to. She's always doing a video on her channel. But Breezy and R, give me a card to help clarify the Queen of Cups. I got love is in the air. Give me a card to help clarify. Oh, her name V as in like Vicky or Veronica. She's never told us her name, but V, and then it's love and crystals. Like crystals as in like the stones and stuff. Okay. Give me a card to clarify this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. We got a couple cards. Holding the breath and appreciating the situation. I think right now he's just kind of like stuck, not necessarily in limbo, because that kind of gives it a negative connotation. It's just kind of like he's just in the moment. That's what I'm seeing. He's just in the moment. So help me clarify this Four of Wands. Now, Wands energy is that fiery energy. This is existence. This is the motivation card. This is my fire sign. So give me something to give me some more information on this Four of Wands. Setting the bar high and being a beacon of light. And Wheel of Fortune is talking about luck. So what am I seeing for this, his current feelings towards you? I do see that love is in the air. This is shown through the Oracle card saying specifically love is in the air. And then also the Queen of Cups, that feeling energy, that giving, that loving energy, that at times kind of motherly energy, a lot of love and a lot of focus right now. Where are we going after that focus? Well, we see that he's kind of like, you know, when you have too many options, you kind of like you're standing back and you're like, wow, this is too good to be true. I see that he's kind of in that feeling of you're a little bit too good to be true. Like he's peeping you. We also have the breath card, and it's saying to not hold your breath. Like he's holding his breath, trying to see if you're going to switch up on him. He's holding his breath, trying to see if you're going to change or something along those lines. And it's saying appreciate the simple things. So I do see that he is appreciating you, but he's still kind of looking at you. He's poking you with a stick. He's trying to see if you're going to switch up. Possibly he's been in a relationship with somebody who at first the relationship was really good, and then the relationship turned sour really quickly. And it was mostly because of her. She started switching up, and at one point he's like, wait a minute, I thought we were good, and now this is happening. So where did this come from? So he's looking at you with the same eyes as the eyes that were opened when he was looking at the other girl, because the other girl brought some problems into his life, and he doesn't want to try that same drama again. So he's really nervous about you. You know, he likes you. I see some love there. I see that he's trying to appreciate you, but he's still waiting for your fangs to come out. And like it says, don't hold your breath. There's no fangs here. You're who you say. You're up front. You're real. So we do have the Four of Wands after that. Okay, so in this picture, I don't know if you can see it, there's two people, and they're holding like kind of bundles, and there's people around. It kind of gives me a feeling of like a wedding feel right now, but it's in reverse. It's not saying, oh, there won't be a wedding. It's saying it's a little bit deeper. I think at this point he's starting to exchange energy with you a lot more. And what does that mean? Okay, so before, you know, when you're just talking to someone, you can like really put the conversation down and walk away. He's getting to the point where he's exchanging enough energy, is exchanging enough about himself with you, where he can't just walk away anymore. He's sharing a lot with you right now, and he's telling you he's telling you, you probably heard about his ex and how she probably was not the one and how she treated him bad and whatnot. And it's saying set the bar high. So the bar being set high, and we see these wands right here, and we can actually see these kind of as like a strong wand of one. I do see this relationship going far. And why do I see it? Because we're saying set the bar high. There's a deeper connection going on, and it's not just right now. I'm not seeing marriage, but I'm seeing he's sharing a lot about himself with you. We continue, and it says be a beacon of light. I see that you are his beacon of light. You're bringing him through a lot of stuff, even if you don't really know what's going on, like precisely. I think there's some more things going on that you really don't know about too much. You're still his beacon of light. He's looking up to you and he's like, wow, you're a good woman. Wow, I really like you. Wow, your energy, you're good. You're Gucci. You're a good person, right? I'm seeing that energy that he's seeing on you. But the thing is, he's really afraid. That's definitely something that I'm picking up on. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, the Wheel of Fortune usually represents luck. It represents, things kind of just falling into place. But it is in reverse. And I feel like it kind of reminds us that with where he is, and I'm seeing that, I see love, but I see a lot of kind of distrust, and it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with the past. Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is rolling, and there's going to be a little bit of a while before he's going to trust you. So that's where I see with the wheel. It's just yin and yang. This is how I kind of see my wheels, as yin and yang. So it's going to have to keep rolling and rolling and rolling before things actually get to the next step. He has to start to get really comfortable, even more comfortable with you, because I do see he's comfortable with you, but he has to get a little bit more comfortable with you before you guys move to the next step. But I definitely feel like he got feelings for you, baby. And I definitely see that he's a little bit distrustful. He don't know who to trust right now. He don't even trust himself right now. Let me go ahead and let me just throw out some cards from my good old Island Time Wellness card. Now, this will tell me if there's somebody else trying to play the game, on the other end. It'll tell me if the ex is still in the picture. Like, these cards will tell me some stuff. So, let me see. And Helene, you did spell it right. V Love and Crystals. Yeah, that's right. So R's current feelings towards me. Breezy, and R. You flipping my cards around, sweetheart. So we got palm trees, stability, security, growth, flexibility. This is something that I'm hearing the cards telling you right now. You got to be flexible, babe, because he's still scarred from his last relationship. That's what I'm seeing. You got to be flexible with him. Flexible but firm. Flexible but firm. So give me some more information about this situation, y'all. Give me some more information. What can you tell me? Okay. So I feel like the relationship he was in before was a very he was with a narcissistic girl. She was all about herself. He kind of was in love with her. She was kind of using him. That type of energy was happening. She's definitely using him. It wasn't a healthy relationship at all. Not at all. And let me pull another card from here. This engagement ring wants to come out. No, this is love. So I see that he was at a point where he didn't love himself. And it makes sense when you're in a position where people are walking all over you and people are treating you badly. The only reason, in my opinion, that people stay in those situations is because they don't love themselves more. Right? They don't think that they deserve more. And I'm saying that because I've been in that situation before. I was put in this situation where I was constantly hurt. And it was because I didn't love myself enough to walk away, and I didn't feel strong enough to walk away. So I really see that he was stuck in this toxic circle with this woman, with this girl, and she was all about herself, all about what's coming next, all about what she's going to do, and she ended up really hurting him. And that hurt is what's following you guys into this relationship. It's the yin and the yang. He got hurt and you're about to heal him. Okay, he does see you as his beacon of light, but he's still scared. He's still afraid. So I hope that resonates with you, baby. I'm going to go on to my good old Zena, and let me know what happens with this situation, because I do see a lot of hope. I do see a lot of love for the future, but it's just right now he gotta, it's not even shadow work, but he just gotta work on that situation, you know? He, not even that situation, he just has to work on loving himself more. And the best way, I'm just going to put this out here, because people like to say, oh, you can't love anybody until you love yourself, or you shouldn't be in a relationship until you love yourself. I mean, let's be real. We got to recognize that people cannot make us more happier than we can make ourselves. But we also have to be kind enough to ourselves to, know when we need someone else. Okay. So I remember telling my therapist at one point, I got really sad, and I'm sorry, you guys. I felt like I didn't want to continue to exist on this plane. And the reason I felt that way is because I kept hearing everybody say, oh, well, you can't be in a relationship until you love yourself. You got to love yourself first. And I was in a position where I didn't feel like I was worthy of being loved, especially with some things that happened to me in the past. Like, I'm a trauma holder. I'm not going to lie about that. But I didn't feel like I was worthy of being loved. And I was talking to my therapist, and I was like, I need people, and I know I shouldn't need people. So I can't continue to exist on this world needing people. And my therapist was like, who the hell told you? Who the hell told you that you can't, love or be in that type of relationship without loving yourself? Because sometimes it takes somebody else loving you to realize how much you're worth it. So let that sit in. Exactly. Sometimes someone else loving you lets you know, it kicks something off in your brain. It kicks something off in your soul. It lets you feel needed. It lets you feel love when you at one point probably have forgotten love. And that's what I needed. And that's why I'm still here today. Okay, so breezy message out. Exactly. Okay, so I gotta look away from the chat for a little while whenever I'm pulling cards, because I get distracted. But we're talking about Zena, sweet Zena, and Steven. Is Steven going to be contacting Zena soon? Is Steven going to be contacting Zena soon? Is Steven going to be contacting Zena soon? Steven going to be contacting Zena soon? We got that Queen of Cups right back out. Y'all see some loving relationships. I'm seeing that. Complex relationships. She seems like she's waiting, patiently waiting. Oh, these cards keep coming out. I'm just going to let them come out when they want to come out, y'all. Zena and Steven. I feel like Steven's going through something right now, Zena. That's what I'm feeling. There's love here. There's love here, but there's also a moment where we're being put at the end of a flashlight. We're being put on the spot. That's what I'm seeing. lots of stress. When you're put on the spot, lots of stress, but it's inside his head. He's dealing with something inside of his head. I don't know if he deals with anxiety or anything like that, but I'm seeing that he's in a moment where he feels very anxious. He feels very, very not afraid, but like he's really stressed. He's going through a lot. Okay. I can feel that. Like I feel anxious now. And he's focusing on these cups that have fallen. So we got the cups over here, and these are emotions. And he's in his black shroud. It's kind of like he's in a bad, I don't want to say a bad place, but I'm also feeling like he's in a bad place right now. So it's not you, like it's not your fault that he's not contacting you or anything like that. It's just he's not in a good place. Like I know this feeling. There's been time when I was really bad in it. And let me tell you, Corona's not helping the situation right now with him. This is what I'm picking up on. But when I was really bad in that bad space, and I'm speaking from that point, it was so hard for me to pick up a phone. It was so hard. Nothing against you, because I see this love. I see this energy, these emotions towards you, and they're not negative emotions, but he's at a point where he's so stressed out that he just wants to walk away from everything. Okay? And I'm not saying like suicidal. I can't tell you that, but I do feel very anxious for him right now. He's looking at the things that he could have done that he didn't do. He's focusing on all of these negative things right now, and I honestly don't see him picking up the phone. And like I said, it's not you. It's definitely not you. But when we get like that, I don't know if he's an empath, but when we get in that place, and I know some of you guys in the chat know about this, when you get in that place, sometimes it's just survival. That's the only thing you can focus on, staying alive when your heart is like just stressed, like that's what's happening. Survival is all he's focused on right now, and we can't do house calls when we're focusing on surviving. You know what I mean? I do feel that there's a lot of love for you, but there's something else going on with him that maybe he doesn't even want to put on your shoulder. Maybe he doesn't even want you to stress out about it, so he's just trying to deal with things on his own. I say continue to keep in contact with him. If you guys have like a favorite TV show or something, send him memes from that show to make him like, try to send him something that will make him smile or laugh at least once a day. That can really help. So even if he's not responding, to just get that message and see that, and it'll make him smile. It'll pull him out of it a little bit. But right now you just have to play. I'm trying to think of it in football terms. Offense is when you're on the charge, and defense is when you're letting them come to you, right? The offensive play, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the offensive play would be sending him something that can make him smile. And you're saying, can't text him, we got into a fight. Let's see what we could do from this situation on. Okay, let me pull some cards to help clarify this, and then I'll pull some Allentown wellness cards, and we'll try to see what you can do from this point on to help the situation. Okay, because I definitely see that he's in a bad place, and usually when you're in a bad place, it's easier to get into fights with people who, like, realistically, we know that you care and you like love us, but it's just like, I'm so stressed out that I can't deal with everyone right now. So I just walk away, and I feel that type of energy. He probably has a history of just kind of like going MIA. Like he'll escape from problems. Like he's not confrontational. So let's see. Dina and Steven. Zena and Steven. How can we help the situation? How can we help the situation right now with Zena and Steven? Zena and Steven. Oh, I didn't know that was that many in there. Okay, so I'm feeling like it's a financial issue right now. And he's lost a lot of faith during this situation. I don't know if he was originally, I don't know, because I'm feeling like, was he like not super religious, but he was somebody who would have conversations about I don't know, because I don't want to put that out there and be wrong, but I feel like he's lost a lot of faith. And what's needed right now with him is faith. He needs faith. He needs to look towards to some type of not necessarily religion, but like religions usually do help in this situation. Like tarot cards isn't a religion, but it's something to give you hope, right? And he needs something to give him hope in this moment. I definitely see some problems with his finances right now, and I don't think there's anything you can do to really help his finances, you know. So let's see, what can Zena do to help the situation? I think it's calling for you to be confident in him. Be confident. Be confident in him and don't hold your breath. So what is this saying when it says don't hold your breath? Sometimes don't hold your breath means it's a hopeless situation. No, I don't see this as a hopeless situation. You know, you said that you guys just kind of got into a fight and you can't really talk to him. And you just like, you know, I love him, but I just don't want to bother him. We just got into a fight. I don't know what the fight was about, but if it was, let's be real, because sometimes we got to be real with ourselves. If it was something that you may have instigated a little bit, don't hold your breath and wait for him to come to you and be like, hey, you know, sometimes we have to say sorry. Okay. And I'm not blaming you. Okay. I'm going to put that out there. I'm not blaming you. Cause like I said, I don't know what it was about, but I feel like you're going to have to reach out and you're going to have to be like, that situation that happened, it shouldn't have happened. And I'm saddened that it came to this point. We need to do everything we can do to not let that happen again, because I really love and care about you and I want this to work. You got to be, oh, damn, sis. Ooh. So right now, it's like you love him, but you're hurt by him. So he's part of the reason why the fight is happening. So you can't go to him and be like, I'm sorry. But you could go to him and be like, hey, we're going to make this situation work. Right? I know it's hard. I know it's really hard. He's in a bad place mentally. He knows he fucked up. Let's be real. He knows he fucked up. And it's going to affect him. It's going to affect him long term. And I guess you got to get to the point where you're going to be like, am I going to take him back or not? That's what I'm seeing. And there has to be faith here. And the faith isn't just for him, but the faith also has to be with you that he won't do it again. That's some faith. Have confidence and faith that he won't do it again. His finances aren't going to be right for a little while. The baby coming into the picture is gonna wipe him a little bit clean. He's gonna be angry. He not necessarily angry. He's gonna be feeling real bad about himself for a while, because you got 18 years with a miss. Like, he know he fucked up though. He knows he fucked up. There's a lot of things happening right now. He's in a bad place. You're hurting, but you're willing to forgive him, right? You're willing to say, you know what? you fucked up. It ain't gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again. But we need to talk and make sure that what happened isn't gonna repeat this. We need to have a conversation and see what's happening, because I want to know how this went to this. That's a conversation I see needs to happen. You've been with him for 8 years. It's not easy just to give up on somebody, and it's not gonna be easy to be the pretty much kind of like a stepmom to this girl's baby. It's not gonna be easy, but it's something that has to be done at this point, because you can't let him go. I'm not saying the cards didn't say you can't let him go. I'm just saying, you don't want to let him go, sis. And I understand that. And so what do we do to try to keep it from the end of the road? What do we do to try to keep it from, okay, this card came out. It came out heavy. What do we do to try to keep it from the end of the road? We got this card called Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. You guys are going into a new phase together. You guys are moving on. You guys are going to transcend this obstacle, and you're going to have to take this opportunity to learn what made him do what he did. And like here's the thing. If he tries to get very let's say, what I want to say, if he tries to get very defensive, it's not the time. It's not. Don't put yourself through a defensive person who fucked up. You're not the one who did that, okay? But also, when you go into this situation, don't start yelling. Try not to cry. Try to keep it as you saw Will Smith and Jada Smith, okay? You saw their conversation. Okay, and people be fronting on Will and stuff like that, but the way they handled that conversation, the way they sat down and they were like, okay, let's talk about it. It shows a tremendous amount of growth. And I see that you guys are going to be able to talk about it. It might hurt right now, but you guys are going to be able to talk about it, and you guys are going to be able to grow from it. This situation has forever changed him. Even if, like, he learned his lesson a little late, like he already did it and now he got the baby. He learned his lesson a little late, but this will change him, okay? And at this point, you have to determine, are you going to be the ride or die? And I see that you're going to be the ride or die. So what do we do now? Well, we got to sit down and talk. That's what I see. I don't see him reaching out too soon. But I see that you need to do the reaching out, okay? Because here's something. The cards ain't saying it, but here's something. If you're not going to go out and chase after someone that you love so much, and you're like, look, this has to change. We got to do better, and have that conversation with him. If you're not going to reach out to do that, because he wasn't the one that was hurt. You were the one that was hurt. So he needs to man up and have this conversation. If you don't want to have that conversation, then we can't change anything at this point. We can't grow from this. But if he's willing to have that conversation, you guys got a strong thing. You guys are going to get through a lot. If he's willing to sit down and have this conversation without yelling or fighting or anything, and being very defensive. Because at the end of the day, say, I didn't put a gun to your head to tell you to go be with that girl. Okay? And if you're going to be with me, we need to sit down and talk about it. You said, I love him so much, but I can't go to him because the fight was ugly. See, and the thing is about that is, the more you wait, the more baby mama is going to be putting the ties on him. He was being mean. Oh, nah, I can't stand for that. I can't be like, oh yeah, it's gonna work out now. If he's being mean, baby, he'll be back. He'll be back, but you won't be there when he comes back. That's the situation now. If he's being unnecessarily abrasive and defensive, you gotta let him go at this point. At this point, it's not about the connection. It's not about the love right now. I want to go ahead and point out that throughout these cards, I didn't pull out a soulmate card, okay? And usually I'll pull out a soulmate. It'll pop out, okay? Exactly. It's like he chooses her now, and that's what I'm seeing. If you're not going, it's a hard situation. Let's breathe in. Okay. It's because of the baby. It's because of the baby. But he's not going to be happy. He's probably just went into into a karmic cycle. This is a karmic relationship. He's not going to be happy. But it's something that he needs to go through to learn. Not you. It's something that he needs to work through, not you. So at this point, I don't see him calling. I really don't see him calling anytime soon. Because there's just too much going on right now. There's too much going on. And he's the type to walk away. He's probably done it before in the past. And you did hint at it, the on and off. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those times he kind of gaslighted the situation for it to be off. And when it was off, he went and did whatever he wanted to do. And then when it came back on, he was the good guy. And then it kept going. Right now, he has a pattern that he needs to break that you can't break for him. Yeah, babe. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more positive news because I thought that this was going to be going good. I do see that you guys are going to have a better relationship later on down the line. It's not going to be forever, like never talking. But at this point, even though you're not saying gaslighting, I feel like there's gaslighting involved in this situation. It's best to walk away and focus on you, babe, because you're just gonna get hurt right now. Because he's still playing games. I thought he was ready to man up and be like, "Oh, I made this mistake and I'll never make it again." But he's still pretty much, and I don't want to say fucking with the girl, but he's still dealing with her. And I know she's pregnant, but you can deal with someone at a distance. I feel like he's still dibbling and dabbling, and he's gaslighting you so that he can go chill with her. And then after a while, it's just going to be gaslighting her to go to you, gaslighting you to go. He's going to flip flop. And it's just best to walk away from it before it gets to that point. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person, babe. Yeah, I feel you. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. And we got Nav. No problem, baby. No problem. Okay, Nav wants to know what's coming towards me and love in the upcoming 2 weeks. I am a Virgo looking for something special. You didn't say that. What's coming towards? I feel like this card really wanted to come out. Oh my gosh, these cards are going wild. So we got the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. I'm on the third person right now. Okay, let me focus. Nav, what's coming towards me in love? Nav in love. Nav in love. Nav in love. Nav in love in the next 2 weeks. Okay. There's some type of energy kind of going pretty much they're going against each other. These two cards feel like they're going against each other. I do see a necessary, like a new start, pretty much. So the wands represents like energy, it represents fire sign, it represents the very energy that creates our existence. And we have the ace of wands. Okay, so it's like the heavenly given thing. This is the seed before it's planted to materialize in our world. There's a seed being planted, there's an energy, there's a force happening behind the scenes. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. There's a seed being planted behind the scenes. We don't see the sprout just yet, but things are happening. Then we have the Four of Swords upright. Now the Four of Swords kind of represents a moment of rest, a moment of recuperation, like sit down, chilling. I feel like this week is not gonna be, oh, I found my love this week and whoop 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 happened, and everything's happening so fast and it's a whirlwind of love. I feel like it's just going to be a pretty chill 2 weeks for you. Nothing really substantial is going to happen in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't see you getting married in the 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more of a chill, peaceful moment. But I also see something happening right now, and it's the Page of Swords. Now this is that methodical, like this is that brainy energy. Okay, this is the air signs, this is the mental energy. Home do it got the sword and he's ready to kind of go. He's like, okay, what are we finna do? What are we doing? So I feel like while you're taking a rest, you're also making plans. You're also ready for something. And I feel like you're resting, but you're getting ready for a future relationship in a way. Maybe you're looking at some pick a card readings about like shadow work or something like that. You're working on yourself in a mental way. Like, I feel like I said it. You're working on yourself in a deeper way to prepare for this. Really see the relationship happening in the next 2 weeks. I see that there's a seed that's happening that you're planting right now. The seed is coming down to you. And I think the seed is coming down because you are, resting, and because you are getting to the point where you're just like, okay, when it's time, I'm going to swipe this sword and I'm going to cut the watermelon in half like Fruit Ninja. I do see that type of energy surrounding you. Let me pull out some more cards to see if I can get any more messages about you and your love in the next 2 weeks. What's happening in the next 2 weeks with Nav in their love story in the next 2 weeks? What's happening? So we got pursue your passion, which is really interesting because the Ace of Wands, like I said, this is your energy. This is the fiery energy, passions. So there's a pursuit of passions, and with the Ace of Wands, there's kind of like this giving of passions, like the seed that has yet to start to grow. We go on with the Four of Swords. Give me a card to help. Oh, give me a lot of cards. Let me see. That's a lot. It's like over 10 cards, babe. Let me try to give me one card to help with this card. And it's talking about the truth will be revealed. So with this rest and recuperation, you're going to start to learn some things. I guess learn some things about yourself, learn some things about your past relationships, just sitting down and just looking at it, looking at life like it's a TV screen and seeing what is happening. Let me pull another card. So we got the passion, that the seed is starting to build up, and then we have the truth is getting ready to be revealed, and now we got the Page of Sword. Like, we got the plan right here. Give me a card to clarify this Page of Sword. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so what's the plan? The plan is to expect the unexpected right now, which seems very, very not clear, but it also is pretty clear. It's saying don't Don't wait up, and that's when it's going to happen. It's kind of like that saying when people want to get pregnant, actually, and they're like, oh, don't constantly worry about it, don't do this and don't do that, because when you stop worrying, that's when it's going to happen. I see that you're going to be receiving what you need and making progress on something. It's talking about some closure, moving on. So I feel like there's been a situation in the past that you might think of every once in a while with like a past relationship or a past person where you thought you guys were going to go so far, or you guys thought something was going to happen with that situation and it didn't, and you're getting to the point where you're moving on from that and you're looking for something new. I'm feeling like that was actually your karmic relationship. So have you been in a well, you don't necessarily have to answer this, but I'm feeling like you kind of just got out of a relationship or recently, or in the past, not necessarily recently, but it's on your heart recently. Gotten out of a relationship that was your karmic relationship. Now this is just the person that comes into your life is triggering. Can be downright hateful at sometimes. You're like, wow, I really love this person, but this person just hurts me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it did happen pretty soon. So I see you getting your closure, but I definitely see that person being very bad for you, this situation being very hurtful for you. But you're gonna learn a lot from this situation. You've already learned a lot from this situation. Take the next few 2 weeks to actually sit down and learn, like actually sit down and say, what did I learn from this relationship? You said there was no closure. We fought and walked away, and you walked away. And that's really interesting because it says closure. I don't know if you can see this. It says closure issues right there. So right now we're focusing on that closure before we get into any next relationship. That was your karmic relationship. It was a relationship just there to kind of teach you a lot of lessons. You know, there's love there, but more so there's lessons there. That person definitely wasn't your forever person, especially in the state that they are now, because I do believe in, you walk away from somebody that they were just so wrong to you, and then later on they're right for you. So I do see that happening, and I'm gonna be real, this person could come back into your life later on, and he's found something to derail him from being such a nasty person as he was recently, and that's going to change him. But I don't really know until we get a little bit further. Right now, all I know is there's an issue. Oh gosh, there's an issue with let's see, it says self-indulgence. It's saying focus on yourself, do some shadow work, time to heal. Self-worth is saying self-appreciation. I don't know if you can see that. Self-appreciation is saying pursue your passions. What is something that you're passionate about? It's telling you that you should go ahead and work on that right now. I'm feeling like this is not a time to fall in love. Well, we're talking about these 2 weeks. So yeah, it makes sense. You just got out of a relationship, but I'm feeling like, well, not just feeling, the cards are saying this is not the time to fall in love again. But we do have another card, and it's saying not enough. And I feel like in your last relationship, there was a lot of jealousy going on and a lot of lack of confidence happening with you, a lot of frustration there. I feel like right now we're talking about self-indulge, focusing on yourself, pursuing your passions. If you have like a favorite type of if you like makeup or something like that, pursue your passions, because at this point you need to take care of yourself for no one else but yourself. So that's what I'm seeing right now. Sorry, I didn't see you falling in love and these things happening in the next 2 weeks, but I do see a lot more growth within you. Like in the next 2 weeks, you're going to be not a completely different person, but you're definitely going to be a different person than who you are today and who you are tomorrow. You're definitely going to be different. But I do see that it's going to include a lot of growth. Thankfully, this relationship wasn't so long that it tore you down. I don't believe. I still see that, like, you're not, yeah, you're studying and pursuing passions. Okay. And it's saying pursue your passions. And this relationship wasn't that long that it kept you down. There's some relationships that will drain you. And I don't see that you're drained, especially with a new crush. You're like, okay, well, I'm done with that person. So I see that you're very strong. But right now, the relationships right now are a no-go for you, babe. Focus on your passions and focus on making yourself happy right now. That's what I'm seeing. Thank you for hanging with me. I hope that resonated in some type of way, darling. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Georgia Peach. If Georgia Peach is still here. Y'all let me know if it's bluffering. Bluffering? Is it bluffering? Y'all let me know if it's bluffering, okay? No problem, honey. No problem. Anytime. Okay, while we wait for Georgia Peach, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that I'm going to try to do a live every Sunday from 4 to 6. I originally say 8 people. Each Sunday I'm going to try to do 8 people because sometimes it takes me 2 hours to get through 10 people, and it's probably going to take me just as long to get through 8 people because I just really sit down. I want to connect with you, and I'm pulling cards and I'm trying to figure out an answer. Like, we just work through things together. And it usually takes a long while for me. I'm sorry. But every Sunday I'm going to try to do a live. So if you not to plug myself, but if you like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell, whenever I go live, it'll pop up and you can be one of the first people to come and go ahead and jump in. I'm going to try to do it from 4 to 6. Come on at 4 every time to try to get the reading out there. But as of right now, I already have my list of 8 people, and I'm hoping to get done with this list before 6. And if I have any time afterwards, I'm doing general readings for whoever wants a general reading. So that'll be like a 1 card pull on like what you might need to focus on or something with the Oracle decks. And I'll do that for everyone until 6. But right now I'm working on 8 people. General readings after that until 6. If I don't finish before 6, then just finish with Helene and then we're done. But I will be back next Sunday, same time, to do it again, okay? And I'm just trying to continue to do readings and get more comfortable with doing readings so I can do them faster and faster and faster while still getting the information out there that needs to be out there, but doing them faster so that I can get more people on this list. Hopefully by the end of August, I can probably get about 12 people on the list, but that's with a lot more practice. Okay, so it seems like Georgia Peach is not in here. Y'all, have y'all heard from Georgia Peach or anything? I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Nicole. Nicole, are you still in here? Nicole? Okay. Okay, there you go. There you go. Does Bow want to make love to Jamaica? Ooh. Ooh, what are we doing right now? Does Bow want to make love to Jamaica? Okay, I see you, sweetheart. Does Bow want to make love? Give me 1 second. Let me knock some sense into these cards. Does Bow want to make love with Jamaica? Does Bow want to make love with Jamaica? Does Bow want to make love with Jamaica? Does Bow want to make love with Jamaica. Let me go ahead and clarify it. Bo. Does Bo want to make love to Jamaica? Does Bo want to make love with Jamaica? Does Bo want to make love with Jamaica? Does Bo want to make love to Jamaica? One more time. Well, I got the same card out. I put it back in and got the same card out. Okay, so what am I seeing? So I have the Knight of Wands. Now, this is the card. This is the fire sign card. This is the card of energy, existence. This is a card of, okay, let's go. We're going to go get something done right now. And the question, does Bo want to make love to Jamaica? Like, I do originally out the gate see, like, there's some interest there. There's some like, oh, okay. Hey, there's some hay there. The horse is in the position to start galloping. Okay. But then we go on to the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands shows a, king kind of looking over the lands at what he got. We're surveying. We're looking at what we got and we're comparing it. We got the whole world in our hands. It's in reverse. So I feel like there's a mental energy right now of kind of listing what I have. Like, if that makes sense, seeing what I have and comparing it to what I want and seeing if that's really what I want. There's an energy of introspection right now, looking at what I have and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. We also have the Fool card in reverse. Now, the Fool usually represents, like whimsical. We're going at it, like we're stepping forward, but it's in reverse. So it begins to start to borderline that line of stupidity. I don't know how else to really say it. So like it's borderline. I feel like maybe the cards are saying him making love to Jamaica isn't really a good idea. And he's just kind of like, stepping off of a ledge into a whole nother world of problems. I definitely see that there's an idea of playing with the possibility of making love to Jamaica. It's not saying that it's gonna happen. It's not saying that it already happened or anything, because I don't really know who Jamaica is. So I don't know if like you're Jamaica and you're like, or this is a guy that who you're trying to figure out what he's interested in. But if you were Jamaica, I would say that him and you guys hooking up is not a good idea. If Jamaica is another girl and you're just trying to see, I feel attracted to her. That's what I'm seeing. Definitely attracted. Okay, so he is attracted to you. And he is looking at what he has. So he has the world at the palm of his hands and he's looking out. He's trying to see what will come from that, good or bad and stuff like that. And there's a little bit of a foolish energy involved in it, but it wouldn't be a good situation at this moment to go ahead and go for you right now. So he do want you. I do see that. Like there's fiery energy. Like he's ready to step off a cliff for it. You know what I'm saying? But where do we go after that? Well, we do see seek out solitude. So we see him being interested, but we also see seeking out solitude. I feel like he probably just, if anything, probably just got out of a relationship with somebody. And okay, so let me see. He just got out of a relationship with somebody and he wants you, but he also knows that he needs to be alone. He's my son's father. He wants you, but it's saying seek out solitude. So that be alone. Stop, like, wait for a moment and be alone. But there's some energy there. It's this fire energy. I don't see it as anything negative, but it's just like kind of like it's not the best situation in this moment. There's light at the end. Something's finna pop up. Some knowledge is about to pop up. You know, right here, the man is looking down at the earth inside of his hand. This man is looking over the things. And like I said, he was making a list. Is this good or is this bad? How would this affect the situation? Whoop, 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 whoop. And there's a light at the end. So there's a tunnel and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Something's going to be popping up, Reese, like soon. Something's going to be popping up. Possibly, and I'm not putting this on your situation or not, possibly if you guys aren't in a like one-on-one relationship or something of that sort, there possibly might be another baby coming into the situation. So like he wants you. There's some things going on, and like you're about to find out about something else, something as to why this is a foolish thing to do, why this isn't a very, very good situation to put yourself in at this moment. It's saying seek out stability. And I feel like this situation would create a moment or a situation in which you guys won't be as stable anymore. It's different from like flirting and being like interested in like doing something like with your ex and then like actually doing it, and then emotions get tied up into it again, and then like the it turns into a tower moment and everything comes crashing down. There's a moment where we gotta go ahead and create stability in this situation, because I do really feel like this, like doing this will mess with the stability in the situation. Yeah, he wants to. Yeah, he's thinking like, what if I don't? Yeah, he's on the edge of the cliff. Do I step off or do I stay on this cliff? Because I could pretend like it won't cause problems and do it and then have to deal with the problems, or I can just go ahead and focus on myself or seek that solitude so there won't be any problems right now. I definitely do see that there's some more knowledge coming to you. There's some more information coming to you that you don't know right now. Let me pull some of these cards real quick. Let me see. Does Bo want to make love to me? Okay. Give me a couple more cards. Ooh. Okay, so we got the cassette, and that talks about outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. I feel like you guys probably had a really, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a little, it was spicy. It was that fiery energy that comes with Leos. But I also see that there was something that was in this situation that was sabotaging the relationship. I do see rebuilding. I do have a real, let me show you. It does say rebuilding right now. I do see that you guys can build on this situation, but right now, wanting you and rebuilding with you are not on the same page. We go on to the Cupid's arrow, and it's in reverse. So it's talking about like a surprise invitation or meeting or hesitation. So I feel like he might come up to you because there's a lack of hesitation here. And we also have the Fool in reverse. Now the Fool upright, like it usually represents somebody kind of like free-spirited, but it also represents, like, we go a little bit deeper, it represents stupidity, putting yourself in a situation that you probably shouldn't be putting yourself into, and no hesitation on that too. So I do see that if you guys continue to play this game, I feel like there's a little bit of flirting in between you guys. just kind of like light flirting. But if you guys continue to play this game, you're going to embark on a journey that you guys quite don't want. It's going to hurt things. Like, it's fun to flirt, but it's harder to fall in love again. Okay. Like, I feel like somebody's going to end up catching feelings. And I don't know if it's going to be you, but somebody's going to end up catching feelings, and somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. So I don't know if that's you or him, but I do know that when you guys were together, it was spicy. There's a lot of energy of a lot of fast-paced energy. Things happened really fast between you guys. That is what I'm seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. With your question of, does Bo want to make love to Jamaica? Bo wants to meet Jamaica in the bedroom. You know the song, "It's a Meeting in My Bedroom"? Yeah, Bo wants to meet Jamaica in that bedroom. Bo's peeping it, and Bo is liking it. But also, Jamaica knows that it might not be the best of choices. Jamaica knows. UnitedlyRandom, Alia didn't have to tell you. Jamaica knows, like, Jamaica knows. And even Bo knows. Bo knows, like, Bo's interested, but Bo knows too. There's a moment where both of y'all are aware. Y'all are aware of the situation, and y'all are aware of the tension. And honestly, it's a little bit best to keep it at tension right now. Not saying like you guys will never Bo and Jamaica will never, meet in the bedroom ever again. I think with the the sexual tension and everything, the energy between you guys, it will happen, but it just doesn't need to happen right now. There's other things that should take precedence than right now. That I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next person. The next person is Images. Okay, now I know you have been waiting for this for a while. You have been waiting for a while, baby. Go ahead and send me your message. No problem, Nicole. And let me know, Nicole, let me know if I did not hit on it, because I know sometimes I just be running my mouth, and like every once in a while somebody got to tell me, girl, you reading the situation wrong. And that is very much needed so that I can do it better the next time, because I want to, get better in my like growth and everything like that. So y'all, anyone in this chat, if I say something and you just like, oh bitch, you way off, use 100% off, I'm just gonna say thank you and keep it pushing. No, tell me, say bitch, you way off. Well, you don't have to say bitch, that might hurt my feelings, but still you can tell me that I'm way off. Images, why you send a message and then get rid of it? Okay, here it is. What is my Gemini's thoughts and feelings to me right now, currently? Okay, you changed the question. Okay, because I was about to say you being secretive. I know you said something, but I didn't see it. Okay, and give me one moment. Images, let me go ahead and address everybody in the live chat. The list is closed right now. I'm sorry. I will be doing another live next Sunday, starting at 4, the same time, and I'm going to do 8 people. And then after that, I will do general readings until 6 o'clock if I finish those 8 people. But I have a habit of not finishing people. I talk for a while. Like I'm at number 6, and I've been here since 4, y'all. So like you can see, I work really slowly through the people. I want to make sure that we get all the messages and it's resonating with people. But the problem with that is I work a little bit too slow. And instead of rushing it, because I feel like people like to slowly work through questions with me. But instead of rushing it, I just take my time, okay? I just really be taking my time. Sorry. But and then after I do it for 2 years, not 2 years, but 2 hours, my voice goes out. My energy is drained and I immediately take a nap. So we're trying to do it so that it's not going to be as taxing on me. So throughout the week I can do pick a card readings and stuff like that, or I can do all of these general readings for my channel. And if I drain myself out on Sunday, I don't want to pick the cards up the next day. You know what I'm saying? My energy is not that strong yet. I hope that over the period of time of doing readings, my energy will get stronger so that I don't get so wiped out. I need to get some stones and put it around me. Girl, I gotta go to the store. I need to start burning my sage and all that. But let me go ahead and read images because I know images was waiting for a while. I'm sorry, baby. What is my Gemini's thoughts and feelings to me right now, currently? Gemini and images. Oof. Gemini and images. Gemini and images. Gemini and images. Give me some more cards. Oof. Okay. Okay. We're admiring the situation. Okay. Gemini. Gemini and images. Gemini and images. Gemini and images. Okay. Okay, so how we gonna do this? So this is a rebirth right here. Makes me question if you and your Gemini had a relationship in the past, or you guys were talking in the past, walked away, and y'all picking it back up right now. That's just something I'm throwing out there. I see this Gemini sees you kind of as someone that is like a dandelion. So what is the significance of a dandelion? Well, I watched the show, and dandelions are actually one of the only flowers that actually can soak up radiation from the soil. So you're one of these persons. You're one of these people that bring sunshine into his life. Well, I don't know if you're a girl or guy, into their life. Yeah, so a dandelion, yeah, it sucks up the not dandelion, sunflower. Thanks for calling me out on that. Thanks for calling me out on that. Sunflower, they suck up the toxic stuff from the soil, and it you can reuse the soil afterwards. So if there was ever I don't know, like a zombie invasion and there was chemicals in the soil, plant you some sunflowers, baby. You're the sunshine. You're the sunshine, okay? Like they're seeing like, okay, we got a rebirth of a situation right now. You bring light into his life. We have the page of wands right afterwards, right? And the page of wands usually, okay, female, male, okay, yes. Okay, I felt like you were a female. Okay, I feel good now. So wands usually represent the energy. This is the existence. This is what makes you, baby. This is the fiery energy. I mean, I'm a Leo, so like I'm really I really get hype on fiery energy. That's the passion. And he's kind of like looking at you, like he's inspecting you. He's looking, he's directing his passion towards you. You're not so close that he's hugging onto you, but you're far away that he looks at you and he's like curious. I see a lot of curiosity with you from him. He's playing cool cat right now, but you do bring a lot of sunshine into his life. We go on to the page of swords, and like my page of swords, I see him as a planning type of situation. Oh, Leos. But I see him as kind of like a planning type of person. Like we're sitting down and we're trying to plot things out. Okay, we're trying to see where this is gonna go. There's a lot of determination right here. So a rebirth followed by a moment of focusing, a moment of admiring that beauty, okay? That ray of sun, basking in that sun. Almost too hot that you get burned because he kind of looks orange. He got a sunburn. You know, you're so warm that sometimes you can feel like you're burning him. You know, some people, they just can't handle someone as loving as a Leo, baby. I'm sorry, I'm just so biased. But Page of Swords, this is the energy of, starting something, very methodical, kind of like watching you, kind of let's see, mental energy, kind of thinking about you and kind of planning or thinking about what life would be like with you, having you on their mind. So I definitely see, you said he's in a relationship right now, so I respect that, but I still want him. Okay, so that makes sense because with the Page of Wands, like I said, he's not holding you close, but he's admiring you from a distance. Okay, there's some passion there, but you're not, under his arm. So there was something that was keeping you guys apart, and now you're saying that he's in a relationship. That's what's really keeping you guys apart right now. But he does think about what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. I know he kind of get a little fantasy about it every once in a while. You said that's me. I think we mirror each other. Oh, okay. You think of him long term a lot. Okay, so you guys are mirroring each other, and you've been thinking about him a lot, which is like, oh, how. Okay, so sunshine at a distance, and then planning. Okay, so this is you. This is him. So let's see. Let's see. This is you in the Gemini. Girl, you can handle a Gemini. I couldn't handle my Gemini. I had to let him go. Geminis are hard, says the Leo. Okay. Give me some more information. Give me some more information about images and Gemini. Give me some more information about the situation. What we gonna do? How it's gonna work? So we got a transformation. Something's happening. Something is happening. I don't know if this is about to tell me. Something just fell down. Something was happening. My lights fell down. I would tell them to pick themselves up, but I don't want to see them floating. I'm telling you guys. Give me 1 second. Images in Gemini. Images in Gemini. Let me get 2 more cards. I like to do 3 cards. Tell me something about this relationship. What's happening with this relationship? With images in Gemini, what's happening with this relationship? Okay. Make time for fun. So fun, high, and tribe. Fun, high, and tribe. A transformation is happening. You're the sunshine. I see a lot of fun with you. Set the bar high. Tribe. At a distance. Okay, so I see that you guys are friends for a long term. You guys have been friends for a long term, or you guys are going to be friends for a long term. And I see that you guys came into each other's life because you guys, I think, hang out with the same people, or you guys are going to stay in each other's life because you hang out with the same people, because it's like find your tribe. You guys are a part of the same tribe circle. So this situation with him and this girl, I feel like it's not going to be forever, because I see a transformation is near. Something's going to happen with that relationship. And when that something happens with that relationship, y'all are going to still be around each other. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you know about Doja. I'm not saying that that's a part of your story, but I did kind of wonder. I see the set the bar high, and I saw the high, and I was like, oh, like how do you guys party is the question. But the transformation is going to happen. Probably he's studying abroad. The transformation might actually be him coming back from studying abroad. You guys are going to be spending a lot more time together. And I think during that time, your relationship might have the opportunity to level up. Something's going to happen along that line. Let me pull some of these cards out. And let me see what they have to say about you and your Gemini. Denominations, though. Oh. So I do see a block. I do see a block. Let me see. But you have the faith to be honest. Let me see. I do see a block right now. There's an opportunity to make new memories with him. Which makes sense because we also have like the fun card that came out, and you are the sunshine. He sees you as something that is the sunshine for him. But we see the opportunity for making new memories. The transformation I said might be him coming back to the States. Something for you guys to be around each other. There's the time that you guys are going to be around each other, and that's when things are going to grow. The relationship with him and that girl right now. Let me pull one more card. Him and the girl he is currently with. Him and the girl he is currently with. Okay, so I got the palm tree upside down. This palm tree represents endurance. It represents stability or security. And I see that their relationship isn't as secure as you may think it is. So when you said when I said like he's kind of thinking about what would happen if you guys were kind of together. He's thinking about how you guys interact and thinking about how much he's interested in you. Not to the point where he's just like, forget his girlfriend and walk away. And you were like, oh, that might be me. I'm getting feelings that that's also him. Like he's looked at you from the corner of his eye at least once or twice. Like he's thought about it, even though you think that you're the only one who's thinking kind of in that position. I'm going to tell you something that my husband told me. And this was right before he got married. He said that, and it's so sad that, he said that males would, and this is going to sound so cruel. Y'all gonna be like, why you marry him? But he said males would have intercourse with any one of their female friends if given the chance. So like it kind of tells me that males find their female friends attractive. Right. And they say males and females can't be friends. I mean, you can find your friend attractive, like, oh, yeah, you're pretty good looking. But he's saying, my husband told me that, at least once he's had the thought about, like, we're young, though, like he's 21, but at least once he's had the thought about if he would or if he would not engage in something with a female friend of his. And 9 times out of 10, he's thought about it at least once. Okay. So I feel like this friend has also thought about you in the way that you kind of think about him. And it's not just you who thinks that way. He also has that. Okay, yes, he's definitely thinking that. Okay, he's keeping an eye out on you and be like, hello. He's seeing you. You're not as invisible as you may make it seem, because you're like, oh no, I'm the one thinking that. No, he's thinking it too. It's just right now he's engaged in something else. So while he's looking at you and he's peeping you, he's not going to make any moves until that relationship is over. And that relationship isn't as stable as you may think. So it might be over a lot sooner than you may think. Okay. Only time will tell with that one, because he is overseas. Is the girl overseas with him? There's a lot of variables that play into this situation. But at the end of the day, there's something happening. I see something happening between you two. Either way, you guys are going to be into each other's lives for a while. You guys are going to be interacting with each other for a while. I'm going to go ahead and she isn't overseas with him. That's why it's not as stable as you may think it is. It's going to fall apart. That relationship is going to fall apart. And it's probably already in the midst of falling apart. And it doesn't mean that just when it falls apart, it's going to immediately be you and him, but it's something happening right now. No problem, images. I'm going to go ahead and move on to here. Thank you. Thank you for saying thank you, baby. I sell crystals and stones. If you're looking for anything in particular or need anything, let me know and I can send you pictures. Okay, real quick. My mom wanted a amethyst stone. Yeah, she wanted a piece of amethyst stone, so she was asking me about that. Jakari, you are not on the list. I only had 8 people on the list. It was Breezy, Zena, Nav, Georgia Peach, Nicole, Images, Latoya, and Helene. Okay, what will be achieved tonight? Oh, what we doing? I instantly get not nervous but nosy in these situations. I'm like, what are we about to do? All my cards wanted to come out. Like, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Let's see. Latoya, let me put that back in there because I feel like that might come back out. Okay, let me knock on these babies. Latoya, what will be achieved tonight, baby? What will be achieved with Latoya tonight? What will be achieved with Latoya tonight? What will be achieved? With Latoya tonight? Give me one more card. What will be achieved with Latoya tonight? Okay. Let me pull out some clarifying cards. Does she want it polished or roughed? I think she probably should take it rough. Wait, oh, that didn't sound right. Oh, that did not sound right. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull out these cards first. What will be achieved tonight? This card just kind of came out. Stay grounded. What will be achieved tonight? Oh my gosh, all these cards are coming out for you. Girl. Next time all these cards come out, I'm just going to put them down on the table and we're going to spend 10 hours looking at them. What is going to happen tonight? Follow your curiosity. What is going to happen tonight? Last card. Avoid manipulation. Okay. So let me look at these cards. So we got the Page of Pentacles, and he's holding a pentacle in his hand or a coin in his hand. This represents that earth energy, that physical energy, things that you can hold. We're talking about some money. We're talking about something that involves money. You got a deal going on tonight? What's going on? So this is also earthly energy, and it was followed up by the Stay Grounded card. So I feel like there's something happening with money, but there's also something happening with like that earthly energy. It's material types of things. With the Pentacles, let me think. So with the Pentacles, what's going on with here? Let me look at it, okay? So we're holding up this coin, and we don't, it doesn't really seem like we're touching it. It's kind of like the sun. It's kind of like this bright outcome that we want to try to hold, but it's not really in our hands just yet, if that makes sense. So there's something happening with some money or a deal that's going on. I don't know. I keep feeling like there's a deal going on. like, double O spy, you're dropping off a suitcase, but the money is not yet in your hands. Okay. And right after that, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what's happening right now? Well, Five of Wands represents, this kind of fighting energy right now. But like it's originally like fighting against other people. It's originally, in this kind of like situation or altercation, or things are kind of like a clusterfuck of energy right now. I see the follow your curiosity right underneath it, but also it's in reverse. So I don't think it's a physical situation. There's not other people that you're fighting against. It's more so like you're trying to make all of these plans happen at once and you're stressed. A lot of things, well, not necessarily stressed, but it's just like your thoughts are zooming from this way to this way to this way to this way. It's a lot of things happening at once. And you're thinking like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? And it's telling you to follow your curiosity. It's saying, what are you thinking about? Sit down. What are you thinking about, first of all? And with these things that you're thinking about, what are you going to do with that information? So we're following our curiosity, and maybe put some of the what I want to say, put some of the actions, not necessarily actions, but put some of the goals down for tomorrow. Put some of the goals down to do another day, because right now there's a lot happening right now. And to avoid getting to the point where you're burnt out, you have to step away from it. Not completely, because you got a lot of this handled. You have a lot of this down. You got it. It's not right quite in your hands. The money's not quite in your hands, but it's happening. It's on its process of happening. Not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, is what I'm picking up. We have the Six of Wands right after that, so it shows a progression. We had a lot going on, and we were getting a little bit, not completely stressed, but getting a little bit stressed, and we go on to have the Six of Wands in reverse. So right now there's a celebration. Okay, so usually it represents, we're walking into town celebrating, we're on our high horse, and everybody's around us is like, yes, you did it, they're celebrating for you. But it's in reverse, so it kind of feels like you're throwing yourself the party by yourself. Like there's not too much support around you. The card underneath that says avoid manipulation. There's some people around you that, okay, so here's what it is. And I feel like I'm just grasping at straws right now, but here's what I'm seeing is you have people around you who you're telling about your good deeds. You're telling about the things that you got going on. Things are starting to work, and they don't seem too interested in it. And they're trying to manipulate you in a way that what you're doing isn't important. They're trying to belittle your goals. And they might not even be doing it consciously, but what they're doing is trying to belittle your goals or belittle where you're at, because they don't feel confident in you actually doing good. They don't feel confident in actually applauding you on your success, because then it reminds them that they are not succeeding in the same way that you are succeeding. People want what you have, but they want to play coy like they don't really want it. But at the end of the day, they do want it. They want your success, and they're going to play like your success isn't all that in a bag of chips. It's all that in a bag of chips, but they're just trying to be like, oh, well, they're trying to be coy about it. They're like, oh, well, that's good, but they're not giving you the same hype that you would give them, because I feel like you're the type of person that will give somebody a lot of hype. If they're doing anything good in their life, they're doing anything, you're like, girl, I got you, you're doing great, much love, positive vibes, you're throwing it out there. But they're not the type of person to give you the same thing back. And you're starting to pick up on it. You're like, oh, whenever you're doing something, I'm like, yes, girl, you're doing it. All of this energy into the situation. Like you're sending out positive energy. But when you tell them about something that you're doing or something that you're proud about, they give you dry responses. They're just jealous of what you have. But does this, you asked me a specific question, and the question was, what will be achieved tonight? So I feel like you're about to make somebody jealous. If that makes any sense whatsoever, you don't really have it all completely in the bag. I think there's something that you can't really control in the night. Like tonight, there's something that you can't really control at this very moment, but you're about to make somebody jealous is definitely something I see. And they're going to be brewing like tea. They're going to brew with jealousy about this situation because, and here's the thing, you can only make people jealous when you're doing so good, and they want it. So obviously you're doing something good tonight. You're getting something done tonight, and you're gonna be feeling good about it so well that you want to tell people about it, like, hey, I just got this done, or I just did that. And they're gonna be kind of stink about it. They're gonna be like, they're gonna speak nasty about it, and you're just gonna be like, okay, well, I know who you are. I heard about you. And I'm just gonna feed you with a long spoon and keep it pushing because I know I'm great. I really feel like that kind of went off on a tangent, Latoya. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, okay, where did this come from? But there's somebody around you that's jealous of your greatness, okay? And you're gonna probably tonight, you're gonna find out exactly who that person is tonight. That's one of the things you're gonna achieve is knowing who the fake is. Okay. I don't know what to do. Because it's just like, I don't know what's going to be achieved. And so it's like, it has me kind of grasping at grasping at straws. But also I know that there's some jealousy going on. Like somebody's going to be jealous of your success. That's one thing I know for sure. The other cards, we got the stay grounded, things are happening, and it might not happen tonight or something like that, but even though it didn't happen doesn't mean it's not going to happen anytime soon. So stay grounded and keep on that grind because it's about to pop off. Follow your curiosity, you keep doing the things that and ignite you. Keep doing the things that light a fire in you, and that's what's gonna get this to pop off. You find your answer. You're definitely gonna find your answer, and while you're finding your answer, you're gonna realize some people around you aren't just bad friends. They just jealous. Because sometimes you have friends that you guys kind of like, I want to say, shoot the shit with, and I had one of those friends, but we were kind of like being negative Nancy's to ourselves, and we go back and forth and back and forth, and we were in a pattern, and it just got to the point where her pattern started to outdo my pattern, because I'm never going I'm never gonna put down your intelligence or anything like that, and it started to become jokes like that. And so when that started to happen, I had to sit back and be like, hey, we can't do this anymore. I feel like you're going to find that friend that you're going to have to pull to the side and be like, hey, we can't do this anymore because this is just negativity, and we got to do greater than this. We got to do better than this. So I definitely see that in the situation. And thanks for saying it made sense, baby. I'm trying. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Helene. If Helene is still in the chat, baby, go ahead and let me know your questions. And if she is not in the chat, I'm going to move on to doing a one card pull for any person that says they want a one card pull until 6 o'clock. So Helene, are you still in the chat? I told y'all it runs a little long. Okay. Thank you for still being in the chat. Like, it runs a little long. Your girl will talk. Y'all hear my voice starting to go away. My voice is starting to crack and whatnot. I need to start bringing water into this room. But you said, will my finances be improving? Let me go ahead and shuffle these back into the deck and tap out the negativity, baby. No problem, Latoya. And like I said earlier, if anybody get a reading from me and it don't resonate, or you like, girl, you need to go ahead and reshuffle those cards for me, let me know, because I will work on it, because I know I need to work on it. Your girl, I know, I feel it in my soul. But you know what? Y'all stick with me because I'm about to graduate school this year. I'm graduating this fall. Next year, what is your girl going to be doing but tarot pick a card readings on her channel, which I'm going to show out. Just tarot and weight loss and bettering myself from here to there. Like 2021, that's going to be my year. But Helene, ooh, give me 1 second because those all came out like 5 cards. If y'all want to come out again, go ahead and come out this time and I will keep y'all down. Let's go. Helene and the finances. Okay. Helene and the finances. Helene and the finances. Helene and the finances. Helene and the finances. You didn't ask about a relationship, but I got a card about one. Let me go ahead and look at these finances. So we have 2. Oh, okay, this kind of makes sense. Okay. So we have 2 pentacle cards. Now, the pentacle cards represent the earth energy. They also represent that physical energy. That's that money. That is the income right now. And I do see, being at a position where a gift is going to be given to you, like a monetary gift. Finances will be improving from that monetary gift. Someone's going to be helping you. Now we move on, and I feel like this person that's going to be helping you isn't necessarily family. We do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. I think this is indicating who is going to be helping you. And I feel like this is someone that you are very knowledgeable of, someone that you're very close to. They're almost close enough to be family, but they're not necessarily family. I think this is somebody who may be in a relationship with you or may be wanting to get into a relationship with you. I see that person might be coming through with the financial help, because I go on and I see the relationship card. So that this is that balance. This is that relationship that is looked over by an angel and in disguise. This is that relationship of healing right here. And you see he's holding on to his cup, but he's also handing or grabbing at her cup. And at some point, it kind of feels like he's going to pour. Yeah, it kind of feels like he's going to pour a little bit of what's in his cup into your cup. So I recognize that you're not in a relationship right now, right? But I feel like you have a friend who is so close, who you can like talk to and be real with. There's someone who is so close that people might, okay, you're kind of talking to someone, because I'm saying this someone is so close that people might like look at you guys and be like, oh, how long have you guys been together? Like you guys can laugh and are very comfortable with each other. This person is going to help you. This person's so close that they're not family, but yet they are going to, I think, in longer terms, or if there's someone that you kind of see as family, even though they're not family, you know what I'm saying? Someone that you can rely on. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone that you can definitely rely on is going to be helping you financially. And I do see, you said he doesn't want a relationship. Let's see. Let me pull some cards about this situation. Monetary with Helene. What's going on with the money with Helene? Give me some cards. Help me make this situation clear. Okay, so it's talking about rise your vibrations. Knowledge is power. And one more card. Because I can see it. So with the receiving help from somebody, and I see the rise the vibration as the card that's kind of enforcing this, rising your vibrations and receiving help from somebody to help you in your monetary place right now. I think right now is you have to be open about your issues, your monetary issues. And when you do that and you're speaking out about it, that's how you're going to get the help back, because no one can help you if they don't know what your problem is. So I'm seeing that you're going to have to be open and speak to someone and probably ask somebody for help right now. That's something that I'm picking up on. You're going to have to ask for help. And the knowledge is the power. So know who to ask. It's someone who is close, not necessarily family, but so close that they are so close that they are kind of like family to you, someone that you really trust. The knowledge is ask them for help. And you'd be surprised how sometimes people will help you when you don't even expect it from them. And never go into the situation like, I expect you to help me, but you're going to have to talk to them, and they're going to be more willing to help than you may assume. We go on and clarify this Two of Cups for me, because when I first saw this Two of Cups, I'm thinking relationship. Clarify it for me. And it's talking about confidence. And I suppose within this situation, there might be the person who's going to help you. Okay. The person who's going to help you is someone that you didn't necessarily expect to help you. You're close to them, but you never really expected them to kind of like go out of their way. Might be someone that you have like a little bit of a crush on, someone you trust though. You have a little bit of a crush on, or you're kind of having feelings for them, and the fact that they helped you actually is going to allow you to grow more confidence to actually ask for something more with this person. It's not necessarily a relationship right now, but I can see the help that this person gives you turning into a relationship. It says that your luck will change. This is the card I got right after that. And I'm saying, I see, help from somebody else. You got to ask for it, but I see help from somebody else. And that person who's going to help you is that person that's going to, things are going to move forward with that relationship a little bit further. And you're going to gain the confidence in that relationship to actually ask for what you want. Where you're asking for what you want, and after these monetary issues have already, and this person has helped you, that's when your luck is going to start to change. You're going to be in the position where you don't need that help anymore. You're going to be in the position where you can actually pay that help back, and things are going to continue to grow along those lines. I'm still stuck on this relationship card because I really feel like there's something there. Yeah, I really feel like there's something's about to develop. So I want to go ahead and pull out my Secondly Oracle card, which I haven't used tonight. And I just want to shuffle through these and see if they got anything to tell us about this budding relationship. What's happening? What's happening with that? Like, was I just like out of left field pulling out a relationship, or what's gonna happen? Because I like a relationship's about to happen. Tell me something. Okay, and just to be on 100% the same page, so we got the little bunny. And he's looking over the girl, and she's focused on her book right now. That's what she's focused on, not even realizing that there's a bunny above her. So this represents remaining. Fate isn't the same as doom. The future looks good from here. So this is the set. This is the tone, which we already got the luck card. So we already knew things were changing for the better. But this card honestly says, things are better from here. And it's talking about how everything is. Give me 1 second. Remember the thing you did, the thing that you always felt a bit guilty about? It's come back around just like you knew it would, and there's no avoiding it this time. The good news is that you have the opportunity to clear your conscience and make amends. If, on the other hand, you are the one who is wrong, you see someone else is getting their karmic comeuppance. Try not to gloat. It's satisfying to be sure, but let your satisfaction spring from a sense of restored balance and not vindicativeness. So there's something happening right now. There's a change happening. I think I'm looking at it and I'm feeling like a relationship is happening, and I feel like there's the unknown happening right now. Something definitely budding. Something is someone who watches over you. And which makes sense because I don't know why I keep saying it. It makes sense because I'm gonna say I keep saying that it's someone that you really trust. They're not necessarily family, it's an outsider that's looking in, but an outsider that is protective over you. This is what I'm seeing, this budding relationship. Like, this is what's causing the budding relationship. This is what's growing this relationship. The person who's looking over you and making sure that you're okay. And you're just kind of like, reading your book and not really paying attention to who's looking over your shoulder and who's looking out for you. Maybe because you just aren't used to that person caring about you in that way. But I see that they care about you in that way, and they're going to try to help you the best that they may, and what little powers that they do have. I will be back next week. Let me know, baby. Come back next week and let me know if somebody you said, yeah, I'll be in my own world. Let me know next week, because I feel like something's gonna happen within this week. A little bit of a change. It's not gonna be a complete like 180, but something's gonna start to grow. Like, there's a seed that has been planted, and honestly, the seed's only gonna be planted once you open up and let people know how bad it's gonna get, or how stressed you are about the situation, where you see yourself going in this situation. Because only when you're open about it, then you can go ahead and work on the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it is 6:02 right now. I've been on for 2 hours. I see you. Whoa, oh no, whoa, whoop. And we are actually done with the free readings. I'm gonna be doing 8 each week, and then I will do a what do you call it? A pick, like one card general reading until 6, but we've already went past that time. Whoa. Whoa, oh no. I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to, I'm sorry. I will be doing another live next week, actually, at the same time. So if you want to pop back in on that, and I'm going to leave this live up. So if you want to leave a question down below, I tried to do a general reading once a week, and I'm going to try to do that in the future from now on, based off of the questions that are left underneath the lives. So if you want to leave a question for me to talk about underneath the live. And with that, I'm just going to let everyone who's in here know, with those questions, I don't say your name, but I do a whole pick a card reading with the question that you gave me. And I say, okay, you special person, you're going to be at the end, and here's the link so that you can click it and go to the end and watch your reading. This is the special pile for you. And so I focus on you on one pile, and I read it like I'm just reading right now. I don't say your name, but I just put it into a whole pick a card reading. Because sometimes, when we're asking about love, and we're asking about these specific questions, yeah, we might be saying, oh, will he call me back? But there's someone else who might be asking the same question. So I can do a pick a card reading and get the message out there for everyone. So if you have a general question that you might want to ask, go ahead and leave it underneath down below this video, so that I can go ahead and do a pick a card reading with that question. And like I'll keep it as like, not saying, oh, well, whoa, ask this question. I'll keep it very vague, but which deck will be yours. And I can even just come through and say post it underneath the question when I do post the video. Because right now, next month I have a new thing that I'm planning on doing, applying for the talk program and epic program. Y'all probably don't even know about that, but it's to go teach English in Korea program. And so I'm trying to do that. And so I was going to talk about that on my channel on my Thursdays, but Thursdays are going to be the usual days that I do a general reading or a pick a card reading. So that's what you guys are going to get. Like my tarot days are going to usually be Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you guys want to stick around for that. But it is at the end of my live. Like I said before, I plan on doing this every week, 8 people each week. And then I want to get to the point where I'm reading faster and faster and faster, and I can do more. I know I'm one of those slower readers, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm such a slow reader. I want to get better at it, and I think I can only do that with practice. But like, I get so loud sometimes that my voice is going out right now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but my voice is going out. I think last time I was on a live, V told me to put my Cash App down below in the videos. Yeah, so my Cash App is down there. I mean, I don't want to like shout it out throughout the thing, so I'm just going ahead and shout it out now. Like my Cash App is UnitedlyRandom. If y'all want to go ahead and get y'all own personal video, you know, let me know. You said general question for a pick a card. How will he express his feelings? That is a good question. Let me go ahead and write that down so that I can come back. So right now, the general reading that I have coming out, I think it's something that LaToya wrote at my last pick a card. So I have 2 other pick a cards or general readings that need to come out that follow things, but I'm definitely going to add you to the list and just stick around and just keep an eye out on the channel, okay, y'all? Because I don't know how to really tell y'all. I put the video out for the specific question that you asked, but just keep an eye out. Check in on your sister, and y'all will find this within the month. I know, like, it might seem like a really long time, but within the month. But I've been doing a video every single day, so I'm trying to keep up with it, babies. Thank you guys for coming and hanging with me today. Much love and much positivity to you all. Hi, Dana. Thank you for subbing. Like I said, on Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I really do my tarot stuff. If you guys want to hang out for those kind of pops up, Tuesdays and Thursdays on the day that you're going to get the most tarot, especially Tuesday, because every Tuesday I do Tarot and Tea Tuesday with V Love and Crystals. Now she does a lot of pick a card readings and readings for people. Now if you want your surplus of video, this girl will post 2 videos a day about all of these things. You want to talk about pregnancy and this and this and that, you can get it through her. My Instagram name is actually UnitedlyRandom, like here. I think it's down in the description box below, but I'm not too sure. But I do think it's UnitedlyRandom. Tana, I'm actually getting off because I've been on since 4. I'm sorry, babe, but I will be back next week at 4. And I read for the first 8 people. So if you subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification whenever I go live, you can just be there and pop in and then just put a dot or say here. And I just go by the first 8 people, new people that I see come into the live, and I'll add you to the list. And just a warning, it takes your girl a while to get through these questions. So I think a lot of people don't like that I take so long. I'm sorry, babies. I'm trying to do faster. I'm trying to be faster. Your girl's so slow. But I love you guys all, and I'm going to see you guys next week around the same time, babies. Love you all, babies. Love you all. Bye. It ain't in. It ain't in. I said in screen. I said stream. I said end. I said end. It won't end, y'all. I'm so done with today. I'm so done. I'm gonna go drink me some tea. No problem, Latoya. No problem. I'm gonna make you into a what do you call? I'm gonna make you into one of those people that manage the let me do it right now. I'm gonna make you into one of them peoples that manage the live because you always here. Add moderator. Since you're a moderator now. You always here supporting your sis. Okay. Much love. I see y'all later. My voice gone.